Well, I don't even know how to say this because I've won the roll-off, and I guess I will be going first. I'm bringing back Sythis tonight. This is Nelson, by the way, for those who haven't heard the smooth intentions or whatever.
The smooth intention.
I don't even know what that means.
Smooth brain
It's been
intentions.
a long fucking day.
I assume you meant intonations, but your
Yes.
brain's like, man, we're
No,
not sure what that
we're
word
going
is.
this way. Hard pivot. Bringing back Sythis. I want to cast enchantments and draw cards. Everybody's seen this deck before. I will draw for the turn. I will play this Plains. I will tap this Plains. I will play this Authority of the Consuls, and I will pass to Schnell.
Ooh, Schnell did bring a new deck today. I built Hazezon, Shaper of the Sand. He is a 3/3 Desert Walker, which probably will come into play because I assume you guys all built desert decks also.
Yes, sir.
Weird.
Yeah, you may play desert lands from your graveyard, and whenever a desert enters the battlefield under your control, I create 2 red, white, and green sand warrior creature tokens. No abilities.
Can we say that in 2023?
I was
Called Tuskens.
thinking about going super racist with it, and I'm
Get
like,
outta
Star
here.
Wars might be the best.
Sand. Get out of here, sand tokens.
Sand. Getting sand tokens. So we will lead off with Desert. Yeah, because this one ETP's tapped. Desert of the Indomitable. Has to teach.
It's the Ronus
mine,
Desert.
It's your
Yes.
boy Teach. Old deck, new commanders. Back when we played our Transformers game, had Flame War. Today Flame War is in the deck, and the true commanders are out. Ganax, Astral Hunter, and Agent of the Iron Throne. Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I create a treasure token. And the background is commander creatures I own have whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Each opponent loses 1 life.
Sounds like you lost your breath just reading that.
A little bit. There's a lot of words on there. And I'm starting this game at a handicap with 5 cards. So all my lands went. So I'll start things off with a Grixis Panorama and pass over to Chris.
I am Chris. That is me. I am he. I am running my Tasha the Witch Queen deck. Last time I ran this deck on camera, I pooped myself trying to perform a infinite combo and wound up decking.
Just I pooped myself.
Got rid of that, and then one other combo I stumbled upon in the deck. Combos are for wrinkly brain people. That is not me. And I added a couple more cards that allow me access to my opponent decks to proc Tasha a little more. Decks! I will draw for the turn.
I play a card from opponent decks.
Drum Catacomb tapped. Pass to Nelson.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play this Arctic Tree Line, which enters the battlefield tapped. Then I will pay 1, and I'll play Cleric Class. If I would gain life, I gain that much life plus 1 instead. Go ahead, Schnell.
Okay.
Does consoles come into play tapped?
Creatures.
Creatures only?
Only creatures.
When you gain life?
And to gain 1 life.
Got it.
Plus 1.
Understood.
Weird. Command Tower will be my land for the turn, and we will throw down a Mind Stone right away and pass it over to Teach.
Big brain card.
Look at all those
Draw.
rolls.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll play a Swamp, and I'll pass to Chris while I crack my Grixis Panorama and find my mountain.
Alright, I will untap. Draw for the turn.
Mountain.
We'll play a snow-covered island. Tap for 2 mana. And I will cast a Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Enters tapped.
I gain 2. 42.
You need 2 life for each one.
Cleric
From the
class,
Cleric class?
plus 1.
Dang it. I will pass to Nelson.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I'm gonna pay a white and a green. I'm gonna cast Sythis. Go Schnell.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to throw down a mountain for the turn, and then red, white, and green. I'm going to play my commander. The aforementioned Hazezon, Shaper of the Sands. That's all I'm doing.
Enters tap.
What? You son of a bitch.
I gain 2.
Oh, yeah, your authority.
Yep.
Draw.
You have no authority here.
Spire of Industry.
Gandalf.
Gandalf,
Stormcrow.
I will play Seize the Spoils. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. I will discard Baleful Mastery. I'm going to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. And I will pass my turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Treasure.
Let's see. We'll play another snow-covered island. I will pay 2 mana to cast Mind Stone.
Oh, here's a cool border. Mine's a new border. Bullshit.
Then I will
It's disgusting to look at.
It is. It's offensive.
Well, yeah, it's a Dominaria Remastered, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I will pass to Nelson.
All right. I will untap. I will draw for the turn. I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn. Let's do this. We'll pay 2 green. I'm going to cast Sylvan Anthem. Green creatures I control get +1/+1, and whenever a green creature enters the battlefield under my control, I will scry 1. That will trigger Sythis. I will gain 1, and then another 1 from the cleric class. I will draw a card, and then I will 2, 4, 6. I will 2, 4, 6. You do. We'll pass turn to you, Schnell. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Does that change things? That doesn't change things. Land for the turn is Shifet Dunes. ETB trigger. I will get 2 sand people.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to decide to not just draw turbines when I do the art. Sandy. And Sandra. They each be tapped because of your bullshit?
Yep, and I gain 4 life.
Okay.
That's gonna get out of hand.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Don't like it. We will also need colors for this. So, Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Love that card.
He's really good.
Gain 2.
So, I may play an additional land each of my turns, and lands I control are every basic type. I will play a second land for the turn as a Rootbound Crag. And unfortunately, that's all I've got. I will pass to Teach.
This Academy manufacturer has a dick for an arm.
Prove it.
I'm just noticing it.
Yeah, it's a suppository.
It's a big old penis, is what that is. Draw for turn. What is this? Haunted Ridge. Enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. I do! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast the aforementioned Academy manufacturer.
Dick Arms McGillicuddy, yes.
And
Enters
tap
tap.
Haunted Ridge.
Yeah, tap your crap because of his.
And sack treasure. And I will play Lightning Greaves and equip the Academy manufacturer.
That's the one that gives you a food, a treasure, and some other
Yeah,
clue.
If you get
Correct.
one, you
If
get
you get
all.
one, you get all, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah, that shit got out of hand in that Transformers game.
Shut up, insult, asshole, cleric, dick.
Wow.
Oh, it's a consoles and cleric class.
The asshole in the dick.
At the end of your
Insert
turn,
my friends.
at the end of your turn, I'm going to activate Jace to draw 1 and then discard a card.
Looting and scooting, crewing and gooing. I mean, Chris is all over the place today.
I'm going to discard Knowledge Exploitation.
That's a card.
I will draw for the turn. Play a Snow-Covered Swamp.
Yeah, we'll see what they draw.
That's a weird response.
Yes. I'm trying to plan out my turn a little bit better. I've never played this deck before. I sleeved it up like 2 hours ago.
I will play a creature face down.
You just want to look at your sexy
Is that a
sleeves.
morph, a foretell? What
That
are we
is a
doing?
morph creature.
Nice.
That is a 2/2 morph creature. And I will
Kill it with fire.
pass the turn.
Creature, you say?
Enters tapped,
ETB's
and
tapped.
I gain 2. Okay, untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I will play Forest as my land for the turn. Do this? Yeah, sure. Let's do this. I'll pay 1. Cast a Soul Warden.
Oh boy.
I will pay 3. And I will cast a Satyr Enchanter. I will gain 2 life from the Satyr Enchanter. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card.
You're gonna gain more than that. Doesn't the console,
1,
or is that
2.
just
That's
opponents?
opponents.
Got it. Okay.
That's a green creature though, so it will get +1/+1, and then I scry 1.
Static +1/+1 or
Static.
I know I
Yep,
just
that's
played
gonna
it,
stay
but
there.
if someone wanted to board wipe, I'd be okay with losing my Academy Manufacturer.
I will go ahead and
My biggest untapped is a 3/3,
a 3/3.
and I promise
I've got it.
desert style vengeance. If you're swinging.
I've got a 2/3. I'm going to
hate sand.
not. I'm gonna pass. Go ahead, Sean.
Of course, and it gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
Alright, untap a beat drawer. Yeah.
Oh, I should reiterate, or not reiterate, I should let everybody know that after last week, when Teach had a Maze of If and all these other take a shit out of combat lands, every deck of mine is now mass land destruction. I went on tilt hardcore. Everything fucking Armageddon's everything.
I had 2 of those lands, and only one of them I had for more than like 2 turns.
We got rid of one of them?
No, I just didn't play it till like the end of the game.
Oh, that's right. The Maze of If came out late, right?
I'm gonna activate Shephet Dunes, sacrificing a desert. I will sacrifice the dunes themselves. Creatures I control get +1/+1 till the end of the turn. So 4/4, 3/5, 2/2, 2/2. Then we will play our land for the turn. That dunes from the graveyard. Pretty neat. I get 2 tapped Duders. I'm out of sand upon names unless anyone else has some.
Sander?
I was gonna say Sander.
Sanders, there we go.
Or Sanders.
Sanderson Cooper.
So that'll be
Sander
1,
Garfield.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Eric, the desert man. Okay, I will go to combat. I will send. So that is a
2, 3.
These are coming at Chris and my commander at Teach.
Which ones?
4/4 at Teach, and then 3/5 and 2 2/2s.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking 7.
4. 36.
Figured I'd deal damage. All the damage is good. Do we have anything else to do?
Deal it to the guy that's gaining it real
Does Hazezon let you cast lands from your graveyard?
As
Or
I read
play
earlier,
lands?
I may play desert lands from my
Deserts,
graveyard.
okay. I don't know if it's any lands.
No.
Deserts, okay.
Desserts.
Desserts.
Pass to Teach.
You're just desserts.
Untap.
What set is he from?
Draw.
Dominaria Commander.
Yeah.
Well, the Lost Legends.
Oh, yeah,
guys.
that's because there's a different.
Yeah,
Hazezon,
from
Hazezon,
Legends.
right? Okay.
There's an old school Hazezon.
Yeah, that's right, that's
I don't
right.
even know what he does, but
But-
he's like $200.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys that, like, the new, like, Torwaki
Yeah.
and new,
Yeah.
Zira. Things like that. I'm actually putting the new Zira in a deck I'm working on.
Actually,
I pulled a foil one of those awkward kid, but be like wasp tokens. And
Oh.
I love it.
yeah.
I want to just frame it. So stupid.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. Super weird.
I'm going to play one of my commanders, Agent of the Iron Throne.
Ooh.
But without my other commander, it's just a do-nothing enchantment.
hooray.
And I'll pass the turn.
I will activate Jace on your turn. We'll draw this. I will
That's
discard
what I'm
a
referencing. So,
Siphon Insight.
Futurama, the gargoyle, Pazuzu,
Yeah.
that the professor has. And that's what my brain is rewritten with Hazezon. Just Hazezon.
You didn't realize that till just now? Because you've been doing it all day, and I just thought you were doing it the whole time.
No, I didn't know why I was doing it.
Got it.
My brain did that, and I didn't identify why I was going Hazezon.
Stupid brains.
Yeah.
My brain does shit like that all the time.
Stuff gets caught in the wrinkles.
I will pay 3 mana.
I'm at work, and then 4 hours later, I get the old joke that I made. When I yell it out real loud.
I will cast a Night Veil Spectre. Enters tapped.
Yeah.
2/3 flyer. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles top card of their library. I may play cards exiled with Night Veil Spectre.
Aren't you gaining 4 life for that?
1, 2, 3.
That's a game life trigger, and that's a game life trigger.
So you have
Player
2
class.
individual.
So yeah, so 1, 2. Whenever you would. Oh, individual. I see.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. I forgot those are separate instances. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, it's even better than I thought it was.
Because it sucked before.
Yeah. Leave it to Tej to tell me how to play my own decks.
I'm going to activate Jace on
I
my turn.
appreciate the tip.
And what you want to do next time?
I will
Sacrifice your enchantments.
discard a land.
And don't play them anymore.
pass to
Oh
Nelson.
yeah, that's right. Okay, I will untap, upkeep, and draw for the turn. I'm gonna pay 2 white, and I'm gonna cast Gossamer Chains. Return it to its owner's hand. Target unblocked creature deals no combat damage this turn. That will trigger the Satyr Enchanter, so I will draw a card. It will trigger Sythis, so I will draw a card, and then I will gain a life, which will also trigger Cleric class. Okay. Let's see. Then I'm going to play this Wooded Bastion as my land for the turn.
Tapped out, come in.
Trying to think. Let's do it. I'm going to tap a forest to activate the Wooded Bastion. I'm going to tap it for a green and a white, and I'm going to cast Sterling Grove. Other enchantments I control have Shroud. That will trigger the Satyr Enchanter. I will draw. It will trigger Sythis. I will draw and gain a life, and then gain another life from the Cleric class. One open land right now. I will do nothing with that land. I will move to combat. I will leave combat, and then I will pass the turn to you, Schnell.
Sweet. Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. $8 and an answer. So, you will. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cavalier of Thorns. 5/6 reach. When he ETBs, tapped, reveal the top 5 cards of your library, put a land from among them onto the battlefield with the rest of my graveyard. 1, 2,
I really liked that cycle of cards.
5. Sun-Scorched Desert will be the land that I put on the battlefield. Yep. When Sun-Scorched Desert ETBs, it deals 1 damage to target player. Nelson.
Oh,
71.
To my graveyard goes.
started the bleeding.
Yep.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
To my graveyard goes Forest, Frenzy, Tilling, Nissa, and Strip Mine. Then
Fancy strip.
I also get 2 Sand Warriors that will each be tapped, gaining Nelson another.
1,
Come out, Sand
2, 3, 4, 8.
Yep.
8? Where are you getting 8?
Because you got 2 of them.
creatures.
That's right.
Yeah, so I dealt him 1, but I also gave him 12 life this turn.
Oh, I forgot the Cavalier. That's another
Shit.
4. Like you
Why do I
wasn't even
remind you
thinking.
of
Ah,
things?
the cat. Oh, wait, never mind.
So, this was put
Yes.
into play by a card effect. I will
Yep.
play my land for the turn. I only have 1 basic, so Cinderglaive will each be tapped. Then you still have slightly bigger creatures, and you can trick that thing back out there yet. So, I will pass to Teach.
One tap. We'll draw. Not useful. Not yet, anyway. Board wipe.
Dan.
Racist pun.
Ethnic slur.
That sounds like a James Bond girl. Racist pun.
Yes, it does.
Sex pun to come, yeah.
I'm gonna play my other commander, Ganax, Astral Hunter.
Enters tapped.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield, I can create a treasure token, but because of the commanding factor, I will create a clue, a food, and a treasure.
The trifecta.
3. I think at this point I do want to swing the greens over to Ganax. End my turn after that.
All right. I will untap. Draw for the turn.
Nelson's real focused on playing his deck right because he's quiet today.
Land for the turn. Activating Jace.
This is the only one I know how to play.
You're not allowed to flip off extra
Sorry,
cards there.
sorry. It's a land.
You put it at the bottom if you don't like it.
Oh, no, I just didn't want to leave a card on top that I knew what it was. Here, it's Karn's Bastion.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. What is happening?
Never mind.
Free scries.
Not what I was trying to do.
Free scries with the french fries.
I like that.
I have to discard one. Snow covered swamp.
When does Jace flip?
When I have 5 cards in there.
Alright.
You got 4.
Yeah. Oh, this is terrible. I am going to cast my commander. No. Before I do that, you have a reach. You have stuff. You have any flyers, Nelson?
Nope.
You have a Gossamer Chain still.
I do.
Teej, I'm going to poke you for 2 in the air. Exiling
He
the
likes
top
it.
card of your
Right.
Yeah,
library.
that sure sounded like you did.
Deep in the air.
Fine. Ah.
It
How
does-
the thing works.
It doesn't say face down, so I'm assuming it's public knowledge.
Yep.
Whatever it is.
All right. Whenever
it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of their library. I may play cards exiled with Night Veil Spectre.
Universal Automaton.
Okay. 4, 5. Now I will cast my commander. Tasha the Witch Queen. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, create a 3/3 black demon creature token. She enters with 4 counters.
Looked out on that.
Yes, I did. I will +1 her to draw a card. Karn's Bastion. For each opponent, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery from that player's graveyard and put a page counter on it.
You.
Enjoy that land destruction spell.
Is everyone just running land destruction now?
I built this deck with
Um,
a land destruction sub theme because
Okay, these 2.
Why not? Flavorful.
Then I will cast the Automaton, triggering Tasha.
I will gain 4.
I
Your
get a demon.
Automaton enters tapped.
Yep. So as does my demon.
My automaton.
Tejas automaton
As
enters
does my demon.
tapped.
our
You get a
automaton
demon.
comrade.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Once you hit 100, you're DQ'd, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's just over. I just leave.
Past turn. Yeah, it's gonna be a big.
I believe
hill
that's
to
when
climb.
Elijah and the chariots just come down for me.
Just-
Take me away. Untap, upkeep, draw. Forest is my land for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You didn't want that cheap Ganax trigger anyway, right?
What does the Ganax do again?
would've
Whenever
got a
it or
treasure.
another dragon enters the battlefield, I create a treasure.
What do you got for a Sea of an Automaton, a Mind Stone, no enchantments?
No.
Teaches the boots,
Yep.
and
Agent of the Iron Throne.
an Agent of the Iron Throne, and then you've also got the
Dockside Extortionist is
trifecta.
red, so it shouldn't be in your deck.
It's not.
Okay.
Okay. Just taking a tally of what's out there.
No raisin.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna pacify your Spectre. That will draw off the Enchanter, draw off the Sythis, gain 2 life.
Drawing it right off.
Drawing it right off. Trying to help the team.
Get it on the table, please.
Yep. Help the team. Team not Chris.
Well, right. Right. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna cast Felidar Retreat.
Ugh.
And
Draw 1 from Satyr
Hey,
Enchanter.
not
Draw
your
1
player.
from Sythis.
You want to help the Demir player with all these freaking enchantments over
Draw
here?
2.
I can't do much.
Give me like 2 more turns, and I swear I'll start doing something. I have a bunch of little creatures out. Like I'm setting up to swing out.
swing out with my thing out.
Alpha strike with my alpha pike.
Nice.
I like that. That's good.
I'm actually pretty proud of that one. Just off the cuff.
Alright. I have 8 cards in my hand, so I have to discard.
Honestly, my plan is just make Nelson as angry as possible.
But why?
At
That
99.
sucks.
That's fair. I guess I'll discard.
Metallica's a garbage band.
Oh, you wouldn't. You dirty, dirty.
I'm getting
there. What do I want to get rid of?
You're going to your end step though?
Yes, I'm going to my end step.
I'll wait until you finish
Yeah,
your turn.
I don't know what the fuck.
How about pick the 7 you like? You can't.
But I
pick
like them
the-
all.
Okay.
You know what? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm gonna get gutsy, and I'm just gonna pitch a forest. Go ahead, Schnell.
It tickles me aggressively that you say that.
Aggressive.
I don't know what that means, but it made me giggle.
So you gonna steal my forest?
No.
You getting my Pokemon land?
No.
Are we wheeling?
Hang on. So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ancient Green Warden. ETB's tapped. Yes, I know. You'll gain your 47 life. But he's a 5/7 reach creature. I may play lands from my graveyard. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers an additional time. So, land for the turn, Strip Mine. I'm going to use Strip Mine to pop your Snowland.
I didn't even realize you had a strip mine out there. Okay.
He announced it.
Dryad of the Lizzie
And then I
Grove.
complimented on
I'm going
his
to
fancy
play
Yeah.
an additional land for the turn.
You're
I'll
gonna
play
get rid of
Strip
my
Mine.
my
I'm going to
bastion.
get rid of your Bastion.
Yep.
So that's a good start.
Got a little chub going.
Yeah, yeah. Then, do I have anything else I would like to do?
What about with my chub out?
I got nothing there.
Indubitably.
Life from the Loam. I will return up to 3 land cards from my graveyard to my hand. We'll grab Forest and Strip Mine. I've already played 2 lands for this turn.
Jesus.
Yeah. The name of this deck is no. My lands matter.
Oh boy. This was cool and all when Nelson
Name of
stuff
this
was getting
deck is,
blown
come
up.
on, do
Now
something.
that I remembered it might happen to my stuff, I'm significantly less enthusiastic about this plan of action.
Once you guys stop having things, then I just turn all my cards sideways. In the meantime, though, we will go ahead and pass to Teach.
Alright. That's it.
We gotta exile that somehow.
You're at 103.
No, I'm just
Nah.
thinking. I'm just thinking.
I know.
So it's the Green Warden that lets the trigger.
Ancient Green Warden allows me to play lands from my graveyard.
Yeah, but so
And
well, that's
then-
only deserts though. Okay.
And then Dryad Elysian allows me to play an extra land.
Right.
So I play a land.
Got
for
it.
the turn,
And then you okay.
strip
So
mine,
anything you put in the
use strip
graveyard,
mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
fetch land, strip mine, whatever. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. I have options. Finally. I'm gonna pay 2 and sacrifice a clue to draw a card. Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield,
He
each
only has
opponent
5
loses 1 life.
Each player loses 1 life.
Yep.
Okay.
39.
Draw my card.
102.
Yeah.
You mean the 3 of us combined? Got it. Wait, 90.
No, you guys have more.
No, barely. Like 4 more.
5-6 reach if you're looking at me.
Nope.
32 life if you're looking at me.
Why are you playing Wheels on the Bus, you asshole? Watch. I'm going to play Feed the Swarm. I'm going to target your stupid consulate.
Okay, you can't because Sterling Grove is on the battlefield.
It's true.
Other enchantments I
enchantments.
control have shrink.
Fine. Fine, I won't. I missed that.
Why don't you feed the swarm his Sterling Grove?
I could. So,
Okay. Sterling Grove is gone.
Now feed the swarm again.
Refeed the swarm.
then... I was about to say I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. We need to slow this shit down. I'm going to sacrifice a treasure each, lose 1 more life.
38.
I'm going to cast a Braid and do 3 damage to Soul Warden.
Yep.
Okay, now we're just picking on the guy.
He has 101 Dalmatians. So I think he's okay. With that, I won my turn.
Alright. I'm tapping. Night Veil Spectre, sitting there with the pacifist. Okay. Draw for the turn. I'll play a Karn's Bastion as my land for the turn.
There it is.
Whoa.
Who'd you play that at the bottom of your library? Weird reverse cheater.
I'll activate Jace Bryn's Prodigy again to draw 1 and discard 1.
Call that looting in the biz.
Loot scoot right.
Right. I think that's what I want to do. You have a... No, I don't want to do that anymore. Alright. I will discard a Watery Grave. That triggers him and he flips. I have an instant or sorcery in my graveyard I want to cast. I do not.
Come on, Bobby.
Bobby's pants.
With that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep and
I don't remember what you even do. I played you
Draw.
17 turns ago.
Is it Universal Automaton? So I want to change them.
I'm gonna play this forest as my land for the turn. Really wish I had 1 more white source.
Did you say you wish you had any white sources?
1 more white source.
Oh.
Let's see. So that'll trigger Feldar Retreat.
Yes.
I will put a +1/+1 counter.
Trigger everything with landfall.
Rearrange my
Creatures.
Oh, I forgot to +1 Jace. Oh, rookie move.
Hey, what is it? What does that Jace do?
His +1 is 1 target creature gets -2, -0 until end of turn.
Okay.
His -3 lets me cast an instant or sorcery from my graveyard. and his -9 is a emblem with whenever you cast a spell, target opponent mills 5.
Okay. And he's at 5 right now?
Yeah.
How many blockers do you have?
1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to figure out. Gross. Okay. Alright. No, I'm trying to figure out what the best target for
No,
this is.
I know. Again,
I don't know what I dislike more, but I think the biggest potential threat to me at this point in time is your Green Warden.
Okay.
So I'm going to exile it until borrowed time leaves the battlefield. Or attempt to.
ETBs, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves. Okay.
Draw from Satyr Enchanter. Draw from Sythis. Gain a life from Sythis, and then another one from Cleric class. That leaves me with 8 cards in hand. I am going to move to discard, and I'm going to get rid of Vorinclex.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a flex.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Everything in my hand is better than
Whoa.
Vorinclex.
Maybe.
Okay.
Easier to cast than Vorinclex at this point?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6.
I didn't pick up Tasha either. Man, I just did not do a turn.
We're gonna bust. Destroy all lands.
Ah, you fucker.
What?
Bust destroys
Yeah.
all lands.
Wow.
Hold on. I gotta see if Teej has a response.
This is why people don't like mass land destruction. Now I remember how it
I-
feels. I forgot a while.
Yeah.
This is something we've avoided as
Yep, I
players
got it.
for a while,
All right.
and again, every once in a while, it's nice to be reminded of why.
For
When you are the one blowing up the land.
5,
I'm blowing
6.
up my lands too.
I'm
they can
going
come
to morph Keru Spell Snatcher. When it's turned face up, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard, and I may cast that card without paying its mana cost.
Don't do it.
For as long as it remains exiled. No. No, my finger's
No, your
the
finger's
one
on
the
the button.
You can cast the boom half. Okay. Land for the turn then will be a strip mine.
No, he's mad at me.
Now I'm mad. What do you have for lands?
Lots of snow-covered stuff. A Drawn Catacomb.
Okay. We're gonna pop your drown category.
Why?
With strip mine.
Why?
You just stopped me from doing one of the things that I wanted to do.
I stopped you from stopping us from playing.
Yes.
Your math checks out.
Our math, comrade.
Yeah, you got it.
Secondary land for the turn will be a forest. Then, wish I had the Ancient Green Warden, but that's okay.
Can you still bring that strip mine back?
No.
Not with what I currently have on the board.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
When he pulls that Crucible of Worlds, though.
I don't have one in the deck.
Escape
I do have a
Shift?
life of the Loam in my graveyard right now, so
Yeah.
I can just do that as
True.
well.
Do you run Scape Shift? Maybe.
No.
Oh.
No. Because that doesn't bring cards back from the graveyard.
Yeah, it does. You just have to sacrifice them first. And then the lines that
You're
are
thinking
in the
Splendid
graveyard.
Reclamation, I think.
Doesn't Scape Shift pull your shit out of the
Scape
graveyard?
Shift
No,
sacks
Scape
your
Shift's
lands in
cooler.
play.
Scape Shift sacks lands and then you tutor for lands to
Yeah.
replace them.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what it is. It's not the
Yeah.
graveyard. it's
Splendid
tutors.
Reclamation
Sorry.
brings all your lands
Yes,
from your
that's
graveyard.
that. Maybe I
Good,
must be confusing the two. Thank you,
Catch.
boys.
I knew what you were talking about, though. I
Thank
just
you,
didn't-
boys.
Chris, how big is your biggest creature?
Didn't click that you reversed the names.
Not big enough. 3/3.
Okay.
Yes.
So Splendid Reclamation. You must run that in there.
I mean, it's one. No, I don't know if I do. I'm gonna swing at Tasha with Cavalier of Thorns. It is a 5/6.
I'll block with this guy.
Okay.
Why not automaton?
Does he have trample too?
Nope, just reach.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the
Quit
reacher.
trying to make me do more stuff. That'll be it though. Pass to Teach.
You should turn that into a joke. Quit trying to make me dune more stuff. God, you are a fucking cock tease.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was my high school superlative, actually. Voted most likely to be a fucking cock tease.
Actually, you could definitely be worse.
Trust me, those photos don't lie.
I will pay 5, and I'm going to play Revel in Riches.
Okay.
Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I create a treasure token. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 10 or more treasures, I win the game. I currently have 0 treasures.
You.
Pass turn.
Schno,
Feed
would
me
you
some
mind
more.
getting me a silver bullet?
Sure.
Thanks.
Untap. Draw.
I think there's still a few down there.
There are.
Thank you, sir.
Snow-covered swamp.
Freaky.
Far louder than I anticipated.
And a +1 Tasha.
Glug, glug, glug.
Instant or sorcery from each player's graveyard.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
my life from the loam.
Gross.
Just don't board wipe and give Teej an assload of treasures, okay?
Ooh, boy. Yeah, I want access to this.
Yeah, I figured you would. Took Feed the Swarm.
Draw for the card.
Imagine that. Or imagine that.
Bunch of Garbo. Your largest is the Thorn Elemental? Or Thorn Cavalier?
Yeah.
I have a dragon, but I can't target it. I will +1 Jace. Your Cavalier gets -2, -0 until my next turn. This is
Nice.
tapped. Wait, I did play a land. 2, 3, 4. I will cast a Naxaw Click, which enters tap.
That's a magic card? Okay, so I gain 4. No, I gain 2. I gain 2. Sorry, I forgot the soul word's gone. 2 would.
Killed her. Gone but not forgotten. Literally. 'cause
Right.
Then I will pass the turn.
Forgotten she was gone. Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw for the turn. Play this Plains as my land for the turn.
Oh,
It hurt me a little.
the trick is to not have human joints.
I'm going to pay 2 and cast Sanctum Weaver. I will draw off the Satyr Enchanter. I will draw off Sythis. I will gain 2. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to cast Reclamation Sage, targeting Revel in Riches.
Yep.
That was why I was doing the artifact and enchantment count before.
Solid threat assessment.
We didn't recognize it.
Had no clue. Out of nowhere.
I've got
Oh,
one.
shoot.
Oh, no, it's a food.
Sanctum
Fuck
Weaver would trigger Sylvan Anthem,
What?
I would.
You said no clue. I said I have one.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Oh,
keep
it's
this
food.
there and then scry from there.
Did you get rid of your clue already?
I did. I used to draw a card.
Okay, I will. Oh, and I'm doing counters from the land, but I put that into
okay.
play before these were in.
Okay,
I forgot, so those don't get counters. But these two have vigilance till end of turn as well. What is your biggest blocker right now? You got a 3/3.
A 3/3.
And another 3/3.
Yeah.
You
I
got
have
two
2
3/3s that are untapped right now.
Yes. Okay.
So you're a 2/3, so 4/5. Okay. I still don't like my attacks right now. I will pass the turn to you, Schno.
Okay. Untap. reminder. It's a 3/6 this turn. Draw. That'll be a little low. We are going to. All my lands are all my lands because
I expected to have a couple more cards from that Spectre by now.
we are going to cycle Desert of the True to draw a card. Hey.
I'm sorry, that's why I had to pacify it.
Everyone else is Planeswalkers.
I know what
Might
you're
not be
trying to
true.
do.
I think it's just Chris. Chris with a few. Renin 6. We're gonna click up Renin 6 to
Remember what I said
return
about board
one
wipes?
target land
Oh, no.
from my graveyard to my hand. I'm gonna grab the Strip Mine.
What the
First land for the turn. Strip Mine. Chris, I'm going to pop. Yeah, you got the next most lands. I can't see what you can generate. Are these all just
All
swamps?
swamps and an island.
Do you have any fancier lands?
No.
Okay.
A Karn's Bastion.
Karn's Bastion.
I'm gonna pop Karn's Bastion.
God damn it.
What are we checking?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just looking. Just snooping.
For my second land for the turn, we're gonna play this Desert. ETB's tapped. I will get 2 more Sand People. Nelson, you will gain 4 life total.
Yep.
Silica Pun.
Dirt. Wait, that's not sand though. That's just ground.
Anakin. Nope, those enter tapped yet because no one's gotten rid of your god.
Yeah, it's been out since turn 1.
Ass authority of the council is more like it. Then we will E-Witness, and I will grab this card from my graveyard back to my hand. It's the Strip Mine. I can't play a third land this turn. You'll be okay.
This turn.
You probably will be okay. E-Witness enters tapped. Nelson gains 2 life.
4 life?
4 life. No, 2 life.
2 life. Correct.
Again, gone but not forgotten. That's
Correct.
Apologize for
Chris,
scarring
how many
everyone.
creatures do you have?
We could have gone with Sandigan.
3.
Okay. I'm going to send Cavalier and these 4 Sand People at your commander.
How big are this?
They're just 1/1s. Panicking, don't panicking. I have a planikin. So 3/6 and then 1/1.
Yeah, I'll block 2 of the 1/1s, I guess. She takes 3.
3.
So wait, 3. Wait, there's 4 sand
There's
people,
there's 4 1/1s coming at you plus
Yes.
the Cavalier.
Yes.
and it's all going at her.
Yes. Sorry, I should have said at her, not at you.
Yeah.
I'll just take it all. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay. And with that, I will pass to Teach.
Untap. Draw. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I'm doing jack shit. I will cast Rivaz of the Claw. 3/3 Viashino Warlock with Menace. I can tap it to add 2 mana in any combination of colors. I can only spend that mana to cast dragon creature spells. Once during each of my turns, I can cast a dragon spell from my graveyard, and whenever I cast a dragon creature spell from my graveyard, it gains when this creature dies, exile it.
Enters tapped.
It does.
Goddamn authority. Who gave you the authority?
It's one of my pet cards. I love that thing.
I will also cast Dragon Tempest.
Oof.
Fuck.
No, seriously, look at what I'm doing. It's really not that bad.
I'm gonna strip mine your lands away.
Go for it. You think you're going to be making a difference. But you're not going to be making a difference. Pass turn.
The end of your turn, I'm going to flash
You
back.
have no power here again.
You think you're doing
Siph-
something?
I'm going to
You're not
flash
doing
back
nothing.
Siphon Insight.
You don't fuck me, I fuck me.
So you're taking that as a threat. It's not.
Nelson, I'm going to exile. Well, look at the top 2 cards of your library. I'm going to exile one, put the other one on the bottom of your library.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to exile this one with Siphon Insight. This one goes on the bottom. And then I can cast that one.
Using mana as though it were mana of any
Yes,
color.
look at it. Look at and play the exile card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color.
Cool. Did you find my Wrath of God?
No.
Oh.
No, sir.
Yeah, right. Tell me you found my Wrath of God.
Do you want to look for
Chris.
my Armageddon?
Nope. Chuck
Armageddon out of here.
So
Sounds like Shy Ronnie.
Island. Nothing with reach over there. What about over here?
No, I have no flyers.
my
or
only
reaches.
reachers are tapped and exiled.
Okay. Nelson, I'm going to attack you for 1 in the air.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's all you're declaring?
1 in the air.
Okay, I'm going to bounce Gossamer Chains back to my hand.
Okay.
Prevent the
And
damage.
preventing damage.
Right. Then I will pay 2 mana.
He just wants to be able to untap it.
Yep. Untap it. Target opponent removes the top card of his or her library from the game. Until end of turn, I may play that card. I'm going to choose the top card of your library.
I needed that.
Bountiful Promenade.
I already played a land this turn.
So it's exiled then, right?
Yes.
You said removed from the game.
Yep.
Nothing in there I want to do. Yuck. Guess I'll +1 Jace. Fast turn.
Untap.
What does Jace
Upkeep.
do on the +1?
Draw.
Up to 1 target creature. I didn't even name a target.
Alright. Temple Garden. Shocking it in. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm going to give all my creatures a +1/+1 counter and vigilance until the end of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'm going to activate my Sanctum Weaver for.
Knock in your graveyard.
Thank
now.
you. 6 white mana. With 4 of it, I will be casting Archon of Sun's Grace. So I will draw off the state. Whenever I play creatures, okay, Pegasus creatures I control have lifelink. This is flying and lifelink, and whenever I cast an enchantment spell, whenever an enchantment spell enters the battlefield under my control, I get a 2/2 Pegasus creature with flying. Okay, so that will trigger. This is a creature, so it will trigger nothing. But I have 2 floating white mana, so I'm just gonna put 2 there. I'm gonna use the 2 floating white mana to cast Gossamer Chains. I will draw off the Enchanter. I will draw off Sythis. I will gain 2 life, and then I'm gonna get a 2/2 Pegasus. Probably shouldn't hold the pen like that.
I was gonna say, is that normally?
It's a Gigasus.
Don't make it funny.
All right. Use my floating mana. I'm gonna pay 1 green, and I'm going to cast Wild Growth on this Plains. So now, whenever this taps it for mana, it adds an extra green mana. That will trigger Satyr Enchanter. That will trigger Sythis. So I'll gain 2. And then it will also trigger Archon. So I will get another. I'm just going to put this on the name. So right now I have 2 Summoning Sickness Pegasus.
That's what I forgot to do. Goddamn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, it's not Jace again.
Okay. How do I want to do this? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I will pay 4, and I will cast Heliod, God of the Sun. He's online. That will trigger the Satyr Enchanter. That will trigger Sythis. I will gain 2, and I will get a 3rd Pegasus for the turn.
What is Heliod?
Which, I'm sorry, Heliod, as other creatures I control have vigilance. He's a 5/6. He's online.
That's it?
As long as his, yes, this isn't the
busted ass.
this isn't the busted ass Heliod. I left him out on purpose. But I can also pay 2 and 2 white to create a white cleric enchantment creature token. Probably.
Would you feel mean if you had that one in?
Okay, so I did that. I got the Pegasus.
Oh, what to do?
All right. That's all. That's all that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Do I have anything that's not going to force me to draw cards if I play?
Oh wait, I'm seeing so much in my deck.
Not really.
Did you say not really?
Do I have anything that I can play out of my hand that's gonna not force me to draw cards? No, I don't. I was not responding to Chanel's comment. Sorry.
Now I feel ignored.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to move to discard. I'm gonna get rid of a Selesnya Sanctuary. The Plains
Before the end of your turn, I'm going to activate my Mind Stone to draw a card.
and a History of Benalia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What can I do?
All right. Go ahead, Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Sand people. Of course, they get everywhere. Draw. Okay. Wait, shit. Okay. We will channel Besiege You, Who Endures. Discard Besiege You, Who Endures. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land and opponent controls. We'll get rid of Borrowed Time.
All right.
This re-enters the battlefield tapped.
Yep. I gain 2.
You'll gain your 2. Land for the turn, Strip Mine. We're going to pop your Enchanted Plains.
Okay.
Ancient Green Warden, I will play Strip Mine from my graveyard as my second land for the turn. We will pop your Temple Garden.
Okay.
I will click up Renin 6 to put Strip Mine back in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count them and be sad. Ravager Worm. Riot.
It seemed unnecessarily aggressive. I haven't attacked him once this game. That was unnecessarily
Have I
aggressive.
attacked you?
No.
Yeah.
But you've
we're-
blown up quite a few of my
I have
lands.
yet to attack you.
That's true.
Okay.
Scoreboard.
It enters with my choice of a +1/+1 counter or haste. I will give it a +1/+1 counter, making it a 5/6. When it enters the battlefield, choose up to 1. Either it fights a creature I don't control, or destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. I don't think we have any of those out there, so I'm going to fight your Archon.
I can't do anything about that.
Okay. Pass to Teach.
I want that. Draw. Holy shit, it's a land.
I'm going to kill it.
Okay. Light Step Pathway. Still nothing to do.
You got 6 lands though. What's that like?
You've had 6 before.
At one point, at more than one point, I've had 6 lands in this game.
Well, it's gonna be like my whole turn. I might have to do that.
I am going to activate Ribbons to add 2 mana in any combination of colors. will use them to cast Universal Automaton.
I gain 2 and enter stepped.
You can cast the dragons from your graveyard?
That is correct.
Oh, that guy's so cool.
I think I overpaid.
That will
for
trigger
Siege's
Ganax.
You paid
I
2.
don't think I've seen this artwork.
Cost 1. It's reduced
Oh,
by
really?
for
Oh,
each legendary.
from I forgot that.
creature.
That's right.
That's pretty
First time
sick.
I've ever played.
You only have 1 legendary creature. There's so much gold on your side.
It only costs 2 and can be reduced by 1.
Oh, only-
per,
it wouldn't
but I
matter
can't
anyway. I
reduce
see.
The
I
green.
have
So.
2
Yeah.
foods. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals X damage to target creature or player where X is the number of dragons I control. That is 2.
You could kill my Pegasus.
Can I kill your Sanctum Weaver?
No.
Okay.
Not with 1 dragon.
You could if you have another dragon to play.
I don't.
That's what I meant when I said not with 1.
All I can kill is your Pegasus.
1 of the 3, yeah.
One of the 3. And your Reclamation Sage.
No.
Why
Oh
not?
yeah, you're right. It's 2 toughness. Yes. Sorry. The Rex Age could go too. You could if you want.
Not gonna. That's not my target.
You could kill any number of my sand people, 1 at a time.
Ancient Greenhorn's back.
Yeah, he popped my enchantment,
Oh.
and then he went nuts on my lands. He ravaged me. And
2
I didn't stop
damage to one of your Pegasuses.
All right,
One of your
Pegasus.
Pegasi.
down to 2 Pegasi. It's like the only anti-planeswalker tech in this deck is
The
evasive
Pegasus?
creatures.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb war.
Do you have anything with reach that is able to block yet?
Cavalier of Thorns.
I will play Clock
Is that
of
the only
Omens.
Right now, yes.
I can tap 2 untapped artifacts I control to untap a target artifact.
Also, get off my balls.
And with
You
that,
have more lands
my
than
turn is over.
everyone else.
I know. I'm trying to save myself some mana though. If I was able to meet the Prowl,
Yep.
is that only from hand? Or like could I cast it for its Prowl cost from my graveyard? If I had the ability to cast it from my graveyard.
You may cast this for its Prowl cost if you deal cover damage to a player
Yep.
this turn either way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I
can
could.
just
I could
cast
pay the
it,
4. Okay. All right.
I wanted that for my
That
Animal
might
deck.
be what I do here.
Did I get one for it? I don't remember.
Could I do anything with the excess mana though? Where is the strip mine now? In your hand?
It's in my hand. I'm hiding it.
Is there
Sorry,
anything?
Which hand is it?
Does Ren and 6 let you get cards out of your graveyard too? Your land cards?
Ren and 6
Whatever.
is
I'm
return
not
at the
gonna
1
do it.
target land card from a
All right.
graveyard to my
I'll
hand.
just start my
Okay,
turn.
is it minus what?
All right.
it's a
draw
plus
for the
1.
turn.
Oh Christ,
Yeah.
that's real good with Strip Mine, or Demolition Field, or
Which is why Ren and 6 and Crop Rotation is an Oathbreaker deck that was stupid.
that
Because you
is
just
stupid.
immediately
Yeah,
find
just
strip
blow
mine,
everything up. Yeah.
And yeah, just every turn strip.
Going to -3 Jace. Going to cast an instant or sorcery from my graveyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to cast Knowledge Exploitation. Search target opponent's library for an instant or sorcery. May play that card without paying its mana cost. Then that player shuffles their library. I'm going to choose to target you, Nelson, because you might have what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
looking
hoping for a fucking farewell, but
I don't have a Farewell in this
I'll,
deck.
I'll see what else
Farewell?
is in here.
For well,
I don't think I have Farewell in here. I have a Wrath of God. I think I moved Farewell to a different deck. If it's in there, please don't cast it. Use the Idyllic Tutor instead.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't.
Shit, is Farewell in here? I fucking hope not.
God, that'd be great.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd wreck everything so hard, and then I Armageddon off the top of my library.
I don't want to reset now. I want to play more than one
I
game
know,
tonight.
I know. I'm trying, but Chris is stopping me from killing everybody by just stopping you guys from being able to play the game. bitch is stopping me from stopping you.
Oh my god. Not good.
You got like Day of Judgment,
He
Wrath
can
of
hear
God.
you talking about his library.
Yeah. This is my deck you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you know
So
what?
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
just
I like this
not-
deck, okay?
Not good, guys. Not good. This whole deck, not good.
No, it's great if you're just gonna spam enchantments. Not so great if you're trying to.
Steal instants and
How many,
sorceries.
how many lands are left in that stack of cards there? If you let me pop the rest of his lands,
What the fuck?
you're at 123.
Doesn't matter.
If you can't
Have I
do
attacked
anything,
you once?
You can't do anything. I win by default. I'm fairly
I
certain.
really don't want you. I don't want to
You'll
sit
draw
here
out
and be
before.
paper cut.
Yeah.
That's true. I'd probably draw it at this point.
No,
No.
once I can kind of lock down that, then I just spam
Yeah.
more tokens than you could deal with.
This is not. This is so terrible for me.
Well, for you. Oh, damn it! You're gonna shuffle my library, aren't you?
Yeah.
I screwed that card, and I left it there twice. I screwed last turn. That's the past tense of scry, right? Screwed.
Scrowed.
Scrowed. I totally scroped that card on the top of my library for a raisin.
Throw it out with Machode out.
I would turn that off. I guess that's all I can do. There are 2 board wipes and 2 ramp spells. So I guess I'm casting Wrath of God.
Ooh, the fancy one.
Yeah.
Look at that shiny bitch. Is it exiled or just cast and put in my graveyard?
I believe it gets. Nope, doesn't say it.
No,
Doesn't
exile, just play it.
in your graveyard.
All right.
Wrath of God, you say?
Reef.
Nelson responses.
No. None.
I have no responses. Teach.
I have no responses.
That wasn't retcon to say and planeswalkers, was it? Because I think God would really not want to see that happen.
Okay.
You know.
So
those
all
planeswalkers.
creatures are destroyed.
Other spells I
Except
can still
Heliod.
2, 3, 4.
This girl got cast.
You each are going to lose 4 life. The Universal
34.
Automaton is exiled.
All my sand people.
And Ganax will go to my command zone.
cast. No covered island.
Heliod comes back here because he's
Is that
nothing.
what I want to do?
Okay.
It is what I want to
Cavalier of Thorns. When he, if he dies, I'm
Yeah.
gonna exile him. If I do, put another target card from my graveyard on top of my library. He won't see any of these other ones dying simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
He
They all
will.
die at the same time. Yes.
Excellent.
Great.
do.
He puts on your library? I
Uh,
thought he put it into play for some reason.
that'd be real fucking good. No, when he dies, put another target card from my graveyard on top of my library. I'll put
Nice.
Ancient Green Warden on top of my
All
library.
right, pass turn.
Okay. Untap.
I
Upkeep.
expected so much better from you, Nelson.
Draw. Yeah, well, you took the instants and sorceries from the Enchantress deck,
Why
so
wouldn't you
yes.
just let me exile your entire fucking game?
I'm going to Plains as my land for the turn, and then Felidar Retreat will give me a what the fuck is it? Cat Beast. Because I need a board. Cat Beast. 2/2. 2/2 Cat Beast. Alright, there he is. Let's see. Now, what the fuck do I want to do this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana. 6 fucking mana. I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to cast Privileged Position. Other permanents I control have hexproof. Go, Snow.
Watch how upset I am. Untap, upkeep, draw. Fucking. Because I didn't get anything that'll.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that in mind, you goddamn bitch, we will return up to 1 target land card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm gonna grab Besieging.
The shelter's all.
5.
Because he can pop my privileged
Then
position.
I can pop his privileged position.
And then he can pop my lands.
And later.
Yeah.
Later. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then white, red, green, and the rest. We will go ahead and recast my commander. He ETB's tapped because that's still a thing. And then we will channel, popping privilege position.
Yup.
Oh god. You get to search for a basic land card, put that on the battlefield, then shuffle. Do that twice, because I don't think we did that the last time.
Tapped or untapped?
Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. So you get 2 basics. Lightning Greaves will be my cast.
I will get a trigger from the Felidar Retreat, but since we missed it the first time, I'll only trigger the 1 land that actually is supposed to come in this turn.
And then move to equip on my commander and pass to.
And I'm just gonna get another
End of your
cat
turn on the
beast.
sacrifice this clue to drop.
Did we each lose one?
No.
From the artifact, right?
Nope.
Oh, you don't have the commander up.
Commander creatures.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone. I drew it. I thought I drew it. Untap. I'll keep draw.
Oh, a lot of enchantments in here. I don't know if you know that.
Thank Jesus Christ.
Indubitably.
So, based on my mental math, privileged position is gone.
You have all of my.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you have them both. They're
Sterling
gone.
Grove is
Yep.
gone.
And
so
I don't know that I have a way to recycle my graveyard either in
should
this
be
deck.
able to.
So.
Fountain Watch.
You don't have an Elixir of Immortality in that deck.
I don't know.
Every fucking deck.
I can't remember. Do I have one?
I didn't see it, but I wasn't really looking for artifacts.
That's true. You weren't looking for Elixir of Immortality.
I'm going to cast Big Score. With an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. I will discard Slaughter Pact. I will draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens.
I'm a big fan of the art on Slaughter Pact. Yep.
3 treasures.
Do we
It's
know
good.
what's being killed on Slaughter Pact?
I always assumed it was like a Viashino or something.
I can tell you what it's not. Black.
Okay.
Because it destroys a non-black creature.
Yeah.
That was the joke. It's a funny joke.
Oh, I get it now.
It's bigger than a normal hat.
Joking. I got it. See, it's a joke hat.
It's a joke hat.
It's funny.
It's fun. Pass turn.
Mr. Reynolds, you buzzed in. Yeah, no, I didn't. Just chomping on that gum. Oh, it's so great.
Powerstone.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
Oh God, I really don't want you to have that. But I use that land. Alright. Going to cast Nelson's Arasta of the Endless Web.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast True Name Nemesis. I'm going to name Schnell.
I feel targeted.
He didn't attack you. Pass to Nelson.
Okay.
Where did
Untap.
that Arasta come from?
Exiled from his library
He
with
took a
the
Siphon Insight.
Got it.
Upkeep, draw for turn. Land for turn. I'm
Yes,
gonna
I get it. You've shut down my ways of just repeatedly destroying lands.
What?
How many times have you
I'll move
activated
that over later.
that strip mine in this
That's another
game?
cat beast.
6
A
or
lot.
7.
3 on me. And
Like, I
4
think
on
I've
him.
killed like 4 of his lands, so then, yeah.
7. God, that's real good.
Yeah. I draw something that lets me play an additional land for the turn.
Even I haven't done that much with Corvold.
Yeah. This deck is kind of a. What if Corvold didn't have a win con? Like, to a degree.
Alright.
I'm
I'm gonna
counterspelling my fucking boom and bust though. That was.
I'm gonna pay 4.
aggravating.
I wanted
That
to
was
play the
fantastic.
game. That means
I'm gonna
I
cast
wanted to win the game.
Sythis.
I appreciate you.
I mean, not saying it won't happen yet this game.
Yeah.
Depends how my boar state gets.
It has a page counter on it currently. Is that the?
No, it was Kiru's Spell Snatcher says you can cast that card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled.
I'm gonna pay
Whatever
4
you want.
Yep.
and cast Smothering Tithe, so I'll draw a card, gain 2 life.
Get it, enchantments. Yeah.
I'm gonna move to combat.
I didn't mean that about the enchantments.
You still the
both those
Jace
creatures
out
are
there?
tapped.
Yeah, they are. Fuck, I forgot to gain life off of them. That's okay. It's my fault.
I forgot to tick up my Jace, dude.
Alright, so I'm going to swing.
Why add Jace? People have life totals.
It's just +1 to get the strip mine and shit back.
Yeah.
What's -7? Is that the one that gives you the land creature?
No, you get an emblem with instants and sorceries you can, in your graveyard have retrace, meaning you can cast them by pitching a land from your hand.
Yeah, okay.
I don't care about that ability.
I'm going to swing 1 2/2 cat beast at Ren and 6 and 1 at Jace. So they'll each take 2.
Down to 4.
I'm going to pass the turn to you, Shano.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Anything? Nope. Draw. Oh, there's a thing. So, red.
When you draw, would you like to pay 2?
Sure wouldn't.
1 treasure from Smothering Tithe.
Okay, red, and then 3, 4? Is 4 enough? We'll go 5. So, 2 red and 5 for Nahiri's Lithoforming. I sacrifice 5 lands. For each land sacrificed in the way this way, I draw a card. I may play X additional lands this turn. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna get those 4. Those will be the 5 lands that I sacrifice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I get a tapped spider token. So you gain some life, Nelson.
So you drew those, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I drew 5 extra cards.
Okay. And you're not paying for anything?
I'm not paying for anything.
Okay.
But I can play 5 extra lands this turn. So I have 6 land drops, 5 remaining. Nelson gains 4 life. 4 remaining. Nelson gains 4 life.
Dude,
It's not my fault.
it's literally your fault.
It's not my fault.
You have destroyed like 7 enchantments. And none of them have been authority of the console.
I tried. I made an effort.
3 remaining. So I play the strip mine. Two remaining. Demolition field. Scorched Desert, 1 remaining, and Suffnet Dunes. I'll get 4 more, 2, 4, 6. Nelson gains 8 life.
Oh, because some deserts, that's fine. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were speeding through it, so I was trying to help you track your tokens.
No, it's
Just
just
deserts.
time to not cheat. We will click up Ren to bring a land back. We will grab a Besiege. We will channel it. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. We're going to get rid of your Felidar Retreat. You get a basic land into play. Green source up there. Nope.
Forest.
We're we're going to go old school, and we're going to
Armageddon.
Stone Rain, Tejas Spire of Industry, destroy target land.
Okay. Can I use it?
If you want, in response.
You gain 2 more life from another spider entering.
Okay. Thank you.
I see you touched all of us.
I think that's it for me. Go ahead,
I
Teach.
thought for sure that was going to give me 6 strip mines.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have a way of bringing them all back.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only thing.
What's that?
Because Green
Oh, the
Warden's
Green
gone,
Warden's
so I
not
can't
there,
play it.
yeah.
Draw.
If Green Warden wasn't here, that was going to be the fucking play. Because then it's just pow, 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 pow. And I would have sacrificed all of my lands.
Gross.
Because the deserts I can just start bringing back.
Bringing him
later.
back with your commander later, yeah.
Yep.
Is he capped? Is it 1 per turn, or is it just?
I may play desert lands.
Okay,
from
so
my
if you have
graveyard.
ways to
Yes,
keep
so-
doing it, you can keep doing it. Okay.
6.
Although I guess like Crucible of Worlds wouldn't care if it's a desert or not; it's a land. So.
Yes. I think I ordered a Crucible with the gift card you gave me, so I
Nice.
have one coming for this deck. This deck has. I ordered all the cards that I needed, and then decided to just build it with what I had beforehand to start playing it and see how it goes.
It goes. That's for sure.
So far,
It certainly goes.
Super annoying.
It certainly goes.
I mean, the authority of consoles is super.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
The
You're
fact
right.
that I can pump out again, I got 8 dudes in a turn. I can go super fucking wide with this deck,
Yeah, you can.
but I can't do it the way I want to do it when you just keep shutting me down.
And take out Vorinclex and put an Elishnorn
Play a
just
Reckless
to throw those
Fire
tokens
Weaver.
up.
I like that.
I
little
like
guy.
that card a lot.
I hate that card.
Whenever an artifact
I don't know
enters the
what does
battlefield
it was.
under my control, Reckless Fire Weaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. I'll play a Great Furnace.
Oh, you bastard!
1 damage to each opponent.
You let Teach hang around too long.
No.
Yeah, I think so
No,
too.
no. I'm not close to doing anything. It only looks like I am.
He's so close.
Alright, so. I'm going to tap Great Furnace for 1 red. I'm going to tap 2 food tokens with Clock of Omens to untap Great Furnace.
In response,
Yep.
I feel like I can't stop you outright because it's mana abilities. But this is not.
That is not a mana ability.
But you can
So do something.
respond to that.
Yep.
So
Wait,
at
so hold
least-
on. What's going on here? What do you think is
Will
gonna
at
happen?
least, no, he's just gonna pump out a shitload of mana. So
Not a shitload. I think 4 mana.
Oh, because
That-
that's the
that's an
artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
the
response
tappies
to
on
activating
tappies.
that, I will go ahead and strip mine your Great Furnace.
That's fine. Response to that.
Yeah, I know you can just keep chaining it.
2 treasures, 1 untapped. To untap this, I will untap it.
So you said 2. You're sacking 2.
No, he's
No,
just
I'm
tapping
tapping them.
treasures.
Clock of Omens.
Oh,
I
because
tap-
tap the
Yeah,
artifact.
I
Sorry.
love Clock of Omens.
Yes.
So tap remaining treasure, Lightning Greaves to untap, tap it. 3 mana, not even 4. So 3. That will resolve. This will go away. So now I have 3 red floating. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ganax.
Enters tapped. I gain 2.
Enters tapped. I get a treasure token.
Oh, hey, when you drew your card for the turn, were you gonna pay for Smothering Tithe?
No.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, fuck.
4 treasures. I will go ahead and equip Ganax with Lightning Greaves. Treasure entered the battlefield. Reckless Fire Weaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. Dragon Tempest trigger. Do 1 damage to.
He's got boots.
Fuck him. Fuck him right in his boots. You know what? You have a big mouth. What do you?
31.
That's turn.
Got 151.
Yeah.
It's a big crooked.
Authority of the Consuls and Cleric class in my opening hand certainly helped
Yeah.
get us there.
You always seem to have that consoles Constellation.
Well, it's because it's in a bunch of white decks that I play.
Yeah, but every deck it's in, it always seems to come out turn 1.
2 turns.
I don't even cut my own deck. I am not stacking. I am not stacking
I'm
my
not
deck.
accusing
You're
you.
supposed
It's
to.
just
You're
weird.
supposed to.
God damn it! I've been doing it wrong this
I
whole
don't even
time.
shuffle my deck. I don't
Or at
understand.
least tell me when to stop moving my finger and then I put it there.
I will +1 the Jace. We'll say Sythis has -2 power until my next turn.
Okay, you want to do Sythis or do you want to do Heliod? I didn't realize he was online again. He's a 5/6. She's only a 2/3.
5, 6. Yeah, do Heliod then.
Okay, yeah. So he's a 3/6 till next turn. Your next turn. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Still
Who
has the
knew?
right numbers. Still has the
Who
right
fucking
numbers.
knew?
6, 7. I'll recast my commander.
Tasha.
Comes in with 4. I will -3 her. Cast a spell from among cards in exile with page counters on them without paying its mana cost. I will cast this, Seize the Spoils. I will pay the additional cost. I will discard and exhume, because once Vorinclex hit the graveyard, that wasn't getting cast anymore. That will get me a demon.
Okay, that will
Now to resolve that.
your demon's
Draw
tapped.
2 and get it a
Get 1 treasure.
get a treasure.
You're gonna pay for Smothering Tithe.
No,
Okay.
I do not have a treasure.
I forgot it at the beginning of your turn, but that's my fault for being stupid.
Draw card. Put this by my artifact so I remember it. With that, I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. Just gonna move this.
-3, not -1 on Tasha, leaving her at 1.
Nice. Oops. Forgot that was on there.
Yeah.
All right.
The illusion is so complete.
It's
hard
too
to tell.
goddamn real. It's too goddamn real.
Wizard should have copywritten their font. I've matched it perfectly.
You did. Untap, upkeep, and I will draw for turn. All right, I have 9 treasures.
And yet I'm the bad guy.
I'm gonna crack 7 treasures.
I still don't view you as the bad guy here.
I didn't
I'm gonna-
feel you as the bad guy.
I'm gonna
You
crack
get
7
real upset when I
treasures
do things on my turn.
and cast Nyx Bloom.
I got mad at Tasha dying because there's
That is
literally the only
that's
thing.
an
You are
enchantment,
bad
so I will
guy.
gain 2 and I
But
will
that
draw
doesn't
1.
mean you are bad guy.
So now my mana is tripled when I tap a permanent for mana. I'm gonna tap.
Wait,
a
hold
forest.
on a second.
It's
Hold
Illumination.
on.
Okay, well, I mean, I went all through it, and
I didn't. I was listening
Yeah, we were
to.
talking.
you should
Creating
listen to the
content
guy
for the
playing.
internet.
No,
This-
yeah. So
Nothing has happened.
Nyx Bloom Ancient's on the
since-
stack.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. You got it.
No, are you gonna respond? You
No.
can. Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. I was just being an asshole on purpose.
Unlike
Creating
the
content.
accident- yeah.
Creating content.
I like the accidental asshole.
I'm gonna tap this forest for 3 mana and play
I like
Enchantress's Presence. That is gonna trigger Sythis, so I will gain I will gain 2 life and I will draw a card.
157.
I'm gonna crack my last 2
The
treasures.
number of minutes this game has gone.
1 for green, 1 for
For a second,
white,
I thought that's
and
what
I'm
you
gonna
were
cast
calling anyway.
Nope.
Jukai Naturalist.
I'm sorry, what?
Damn it.
Jukai.
Jukai. I cracked my last 2 treasures. 1 green, 1 for green, 1 for white. Cast Jukai Naturalist. I will draw off the Enchantress's Presence. Draw off Sythis. I will gain 2 life. 4 white.
If you had blue in this deck, you could have been in the game a long time ago.
So right now I'm floating 4 white and 2 green. And I'm going to use 4 of the white to cast Hallowed Haunting. As long as I control 7 or more enchantments, creatures I control have flying and vigilance. I do. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, create a white spirit cleric creature token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of spirits you control.
How many enchantments
That will
do you-
trigger Enchantress's Presence, Sythis. I will gain 2. On the board, I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 enchantments.
Everything, eh?
No.
Everything but the cat.
The cats are not. Land for the turn will be an Elfhame Palace. Enters tapped. Let's see here. I am going to use my two green that are floating,
Do it.
and I'm going to cast Destiny Spinner. Creatures and enchantment spells I control can't be countered. Response to Destiny Spinner on the stack. Okay. I will draw a card from Enchantress's Presence. I will draw a card from Sythis. I will gain 2 life, going to 163. That will also trigger Hallowed Haunting. So I will get a cleric, a spirit cleric. Creatures I control. Okay, so it will have flying and vigilance. So, spirit cleric. Right now it's a 1/1 because its power and toughness are equal to the number of spirit clerics I have. Shit, I forgot I got it. Totally forgot I cast the Jukai Naturalist, but that's okay. I'll remember that now.
Your land's tap for triple, and you forgot the discount.
Yeah, I know. Tap for 3.
It's okay. You can still afford to pay
Selvala.
full price.
Scry off of the. I should have scryed here too. Scry there. Okay, leave that there. Let's see. That's just a creature. Okay.
Pop all the lands, and he can't cast anything. He just mills himself up.
That's true. That's true.
Listen in.
Yeah.
How are you gonna win if you do that?
I mean,
You're
that
not,
ship
right?
has sailed.
My
Long
plan
time
is
ago. That ship sailed when I picked this deck tonight.
again. My whole idea was board wipe the lands, and then with the ability to just bring lands back from the deserts back from the graveyard, I can just keep pumping out 1/1s 2 at a time and just go wide enough to hit through unobscured. So there is technically a win con.
But you
And
keep
manipulate
not
your friends.
popping the authority of the consoles.
That is the least of you stopping my stuff is the primary.
Stop to one thing.
That again, a huge part of my win con was stopped.
You got others.
Do I?
You're running 1 mass line removal.
I don't have card draw. It's just whatever I find.
I suppose.
And I found that one.
No,
Found love
I
in a
found
hopeless-
that one.
I found love in a hopeless
I
place.
found
So,
it. I
I'm
found
gonna
it on the
float-
stack and I took it home.
6 white and 3 green. First, I will be. I'm going to leave myself. I'm going to pay 8 of that, leaving 1 green mana.
Are you paying for the? Are you counting for the discount?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just not there yet. 8 of it. So that will be 8, and then okay, yeah. So 8 of it. Okay, so 7 of it is going to be Overwhelming Splendor, and I'm going to be enchanting Schnell with Overwhelming Splendor. I will draw from Enchantress's Presence. I will draw from Sythis. I will gain 2 life, and I will get another Spirit Cleric.
What does Overwhelming Splendor do?
Enchant player. Creatures enchanted player controls lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 1/1. Enchanted player cannot activate abilities that are not mana abilities or loyalty abilities. So it slows down some of the goofy shit. Not all of it, but some of it.
Stops me pretty much outright. I can't.
Nah, you can use Ren and 7 though.
Oh,
Or Ren
loyalty
and 6,
abilities
sorry.
are.
Yeah, loyal. You can do that. Yep,
Alright.
mana and loyalty abilities you can still use. Okay, and then with the with 1 green, I will be casting Weaver of Harmony, which is an enchantment. I will draw off Enchantress's Presence. I will draw off of Sythis. I will gain 2. I will get another Spirit Cleric, and I will also scry. Should have done that before I drew, but that's okay. I'm going to scry that to the bottom.
Excuse me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 1 green floating. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the green floating, and I'm going to tap for 3 more green, and I'm going to cast Arcane Signet, and then I'm also going to cast Wolf Willow Haven, enchanting this plains. So I will draw off of the Enchantress's Presence. I will draw off of Sythis. I will gain 2 life. I will get another Spirit Cleric creature token.
Christ.
Then I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Anointed Procession. Alright, so if an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens instead. I will draw off Enchantress's Presence. I will draw off of Sythis. I will gain 2 life. And actually, I have 1 mana floating yet because of the Jukai. And then I will get 2 Spirit Cleric creature tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 1 mana floating. I'm going to use the 1 floating mana, and I'm going to cast Alseid of Life's Bounty. Draw off the Enchantress's Presence, draw off the Sythis, gain 2 life, get 2
What does
more
that
Spirit
protect?
Cleric
Is it a
creature
permanent you
tokens.
control gains protection from something? Or effects?
Crack 1, sacrifice it to target creature or enchantment I control.
Creature
Gains
or
protection from the color of my choice until end of turn.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Every time you count, you have more cards.
Yeah, I know. All right, now I'm going to go to my end step and then discard.
Okay.
I'm going to discard. Shit, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4,
12.
5, 6, 7.
12.
That's right. Okay. I am going to discard. Kadama's Reach. Reprobation.
What? Oh, okay.
A forest.
Okay, I'm gonna
A
start
forest. I think I need 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1
Untap.
more.
Upkeep. Draw.
I'm gonna get rid of Day of Judgment as well.
Okay.
Howard.
So, I will click up Renin 6 to return Besiege You to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
On your draw step, do you want to
No.
pay for smaller type?
Don't.
2.
Oh yeah, because of Anointed Procession. Thank you. Forgot.
Okay. Can I target this?
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys already got rid of
I-
all my shit.
I
Yep.
think you
Yeah,
could
it's-
protect it with the else.
I can. I do have a way to protect it with Alseid if I want to.
Do you want to?
Are you gonna
Find
target
out.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna Besiege You.
And you have ways to bring that back again this turn, right?
I don't know yet.
Well, I can't. Is that technically considered a green card? It's a land.
No, lands are colorless.
Okay, so I can't protect it anyway. It's the color of my choice,
Oh, yeah.
so I can't.
Okay.
So you pop. Yep, you pop that.
Get off my lawn. Then.
This guy that's at 173 is getting out of hand.
Can I see that?
Overwhelming Splendor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You can't do that.
Really?
That's what I thought. He said I could.
Why can't I? Or why can't he?
Because you can't activate abilities.
But it's a mana ability.
It's a
Channel is not
Oh,
mana.
channel.
Yep.
You're right.
Ah.
Channel is. I
Oh,
saw the
shit.
mana in
I
it.
didn't
You're
even
right.
think
It's
that.
channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh, well.
Okay.
Then,
So that's back. That's in your hand then.
No. Then I'm just gonna.
Oh, you were gonna pull it out of your graveyard to do
Yeah.
that?
If I
Oh,
can't
okay.
do any of that, then
Gotcha.
instead we will. Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Can't be countered. We're gonna click her up to 8 and give everyone an emblem that
Yeah.
at the beginning of your upkeep it deals 1 damage to you.
All right.
Ouch.
Reminder on my library.
Azusa Lost
Chandra.
but Seeking is just a 1/1 with no abilities.
Oh god,
Enters
Sythis
tapped.
needs to die.
Gain 2.
And I will click up running 6 to bring back 1 target land. We will. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. So we'll take this desert, put that in my hand, and pass to Teach.
All right, untap.
Alright, T
Upkeep.
just.
Chandra.
Yeah, I'm super effed now.
Draw.
I'm locked out.
Pay for Smothering
I'll
Tithe?
try to help.
You paying for Smothering Tithe?
But I'll try to help.
Not me.
Yeah.
Ow.
I mean, I can get rid of it. It cost me 8 life
Yeah.
with Feed the Swarm, but
Land
I
for
could do it.
turn.
I can protect it.
I could kill that.
Feed the
thing.
Swarm is colored at least.
Yeah.
Can't say
Wait,
that.
wow, yeah, did that come out wrong? Oof. Just edit that out, okay?
Last turn.
Yikes.
Agreed.
You didn't do anything?
Nope. I played a man. I played a mountain. I combined
got
land
these.
and mountain into one word and said
I liked it. A Mandland.
Alright, take 1 from Chandra. Draw.
Smothering Tithe?
No.
That's what started the problem in the first place. Because I played the Nyx Blue Mansion with all the treasures. Oh, and this is no longer a 3/6. For now. I mean, he could be again, maybe.
God, I don't need any of that. Going to +1 Tasha to draw a card. And exile a thing from everybody's everything.
When you
Try again.
when you
Exile a what?
an instant or sorcery spell from everybody's
I'm
graveyard.
going to take the stage out.
Chris,
Yes?
will you be paying for Smothering Tithe?
No.
Okay.
You have 5 options for me.
You go, sir.
What'd you take from me?
Well, that's the forming.
Ah.
My card used to be in Corvold. I liked it.
Here's the for me.
I still like
Yeah,
it.
it's a good card.
I run it in obviously this deck, and then my gates. Go away,
Next
gate.
Go on, get Gaten.
Go away, gate. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a poor man's scape shift.
And a big square.
It's a good
In
red
red,
flavor.
though, I was gonna say in red, that's
It's
a
a
good
good red
card.
flavor
Yeah.
scape shift where fucking gamble it. I'll eat most of my lands and just try.
I'm going to pay a 1 blue mana,
A 1 blue.
a 1 blue, and I'm going to rapid hybridize your Nyx Blue Mansion.
You are, huh?
I'm
Okay.
going to cast it targeting.
All right. In response, I'm gonna crack a treasure, and I'm gonna sack the L side, and I'm gonna give the ancient protection from
You
blue.
got it. I'm going to sack this Mindstone to draw a card.
Wish I had the Mind Stone.
Wish I had creatures with a power greater than 1 and abilities. And the ability to use
Range
abilities.
assistant. I'm going to pass the turn.
You're gonna pass the turn.
Yep.
Okay. You drew a card off Mind Stone. Are you gonna?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
During your upkeep, going to reality shift your Nyx Blue Mansion.
Can I untap first?
Sure.
Okay.
Just so you know, this is out there hovering in the ether. During your upkeep, going to reality
Yeah,
shift
cool.
the Nyx Blue Mansion.
That's neat. So that's on the stack, huh?
When you get there, it's waiting for you.
It's on the stack to go on the stack.
Yep.
Yep. That's fine. Okay.
Pre-stack.
Okay. So
Makes sense.
untap. On my upkeep, you're gonna do that, huh?
Yes.
Force my hand. Do I want to do anything about that? I don't. It's exiled,
Yep, and then you can manifest the top card of your library.
and it goes face down, right?
Yes.
And then I can pay
You
like
can
what,
look
2
at
or
it.
something.
If it's
like
a creature, you can pay its
can-
cost
yeah.
to flip it up.
that? Okay, at any time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you take the one from Chandra?
No, I'm not finished with my upkeep yet. So you did that.
Well, that should happen at the beginning.
This is the
Okay.
beginning
All
of
right.
it.
Sorry. Yes.
Bam!
There.
Got him
One
down
from
to
Chandra.
174.
I did it on turn 0 of your upkeep.
Turn 0. I like it. Okay. Then I'm going to draw for turn. Put my Chandra reminder back up.
He's so dead.
Stomach cracker. Sungrass Prairie as my land for turn. I'm just gonna separate this into.
I don't even know if I have any other way of getting rid of Overwhelming Splendor, because Besiege You was like the main removal piece in this deck, just because it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It is so good,
And,
and to be able to just recur it over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
that's real scary.
I was hoping for a way that didn't cost me 8 life when I'm at 24.
I'm gonna crack a treasure
Also couldn't do it this turn.
for green, and I'm gonna play.
It's okay. These
Exploration.
have flying, right? You have
Yes,
eight,
they have flying. All my creatures have flying
so,
and vigilance
yeah,
right
I can
now.
be knocked out.
I'm going to play an exploration.
I think we all can.
All of my creatures from Hallowed Haunting. As long as I control 7 or more enchantments, creatures I control have flying and vigilance. So exploration. A few triggers here. I will draw from the Enchantress's Presence. I will draw from Sythis. I will gain 2 life, and I will get 2 more Spirit Cleric tokens. Second land for the turn will be a brush land because I played an exploration. Okay, this is going to matter. So I've got 2 here.
Yeah, which ones have Summoning Sickness and which
And I've
ones
got
don't?
2 that do not have Summoning Sickness right now. Or, sorry, 2 that do have Summoning Sickness right now. Flyers?
No.
Reachers?
No.
Flyers.
1.
Flyers or reachers?
3.
You didn't ask me about Reachers.
Oh, reachers?
None.
Okay.
Got 'em.
Got him. Okay.
So you currently have 8 10-10s just there.
I have 8 10-10s just there. Yep. No. Wait. 8. They're white. No, hold on. I gotta see.
I know it matters.
Because the greens get static +1/+1s.
Yeah.
So no, I have 8 8/8s with vigilance.
You have 10.
Okay,
10
sorry.
10s.
8 that can attack. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
You have
sorry,
8
yes,
10-10s.
8 10-10s that can attack this turn. I see what you're saying.
You could have just said yes.
Sorry. Correct. Okay.
That is correct. Take your shirt off.
Your flyer has hexproof because he's got the greaves.
Shroud, 'cause they have
Or shroud, sorry. And your flyer is what now?
I
Oh, you have a
reach
reacher. You have
and
an
2
Arasta.
spiders.
Okay, all right, that's right. When those have reach as well.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3 white, and I'm going to cast Conclave Tribunal on Arasta. Resolve.
Of course. You got it.
Draw a card from Enchantress's Presence. Draw a card from Sythis. Gain 2 life from Sythis, and get 2 more Summoning Sickness Spirit Clerics. Three, that would be 4.
So,
Okay.
yes, right now 3 of these
So
kill.
I'm going to pay 4 because my enchantments are discounted by 1, and I'm going to cast Mirari's Wake. That I will draw off of the Enchantress's Presence. I will draw off of Sythis. I will gain 2 from Sythis, and I will get another 2 Summoning Sick Spirit Cleric creature tokens.
3 of these will kill me.
Yeah.
You get them up 1 higher, then 2 will kill me.
One, 2. I'm going to crack 3 treasures. Going down to 5 treasures. I'm going to cast Capture by Legox on. Your spiders have reach? I don't know
Yeah.
what these counters mean.
They're 1/2s.
They're 1/2s.
Oh, 1/2s. Okay. I'll capture by Legax on one of them. A few things going on here. Draw from Enchantress's Presence. Draw from Sythis.
Start shuffling.
Gain 2 from Sythis.
I mean, maybe. Probably.
2
I
more.
fucking hope so.
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure that I can win this turn. That's all I'm trying to do. And then I bolster 2, correct? Put a +1/+1 counter on each of the 2 creatures. So I will bolster whatever. I'll bolster
one
I'll
of the
bolster
attacking
two. I'll
spheres.
bolster one of each of these. So let me just do this down here. 2 of them are bolstered. Holster and bolster.
That seems so fucking silly.
It does. I guess I'm gonna pay 3 white because it's a permanent, not a land. Oh no, wait, that's gone.
What are you doing?
Hold on. This is a land for mana. This does not work. I'm trying to remember what's gone and what's here. So I'm gonna tap this, okay, for a white, and then I'm going to crack. No, I'm just gonna tap that for a white. Enchantments. I'm going to be putting all that glitters on my Heliod. So Heliod gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control. Triggering Enchantress's Presence, triggering Sythis, 2 life, and then 2 more.
Can't wait for you to swing out and then somehow mill and lose.
Alright, then I'm going to 5, 8. 1, 8. Craterhoof Behemoth.
No kill like overkill.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure I can do this. So then I'm gonna swing. Let's see here. All of my creatures get +X/+X.
Yeah, Tasha.
So 8
She's super spoopy.
and 10, 18. So I have 18, 18s. I will swing 6, 18, 18s.
Something sick,
I will.
though.
Yeah, hold on. So I'm gonna swing. So I have 8. These are 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So all my creatures get +26, +26 until end of turn.
One of these will kill me.
I'm gonna swing. You have no flyers that can block.
I have
no flyers or reachers.
No flyers.
Okay.
No reachers. None of my.
Okay.
I can't
Alright.
have flying.
Yeah.
reach
2 of them at you.
because of my good friend Fuckface.
2 of them at you. 3 of them at you. 3 of them at you. I will also be sending the Weaver of Harmony at Tej, the Craterhoof at Chris, and the Jukai at Tej.
Sounds like Jukai.
All my creatures have flying and vigilance. What am I doing?
Yeah.
All my creatures have flying and
He's not
vigilance.
Jukai. He's Juke-ish.
Oh, I think I've had one too many White Claws. My brain feels foggy. I got nothing.
Yeah, I have no responses.
Nope.
No blocks declared.
You got it.
Okay. That was interesting. Land destruction's hard to play around, but once I was able to turn off some of the recursion for the land destruction, it got a little bit easier. My Sythis deck is a lot of fun. It's pretty explosive. I don't know how much fun it was for my opponents this time towards the end of the game, but the deck, when I can keep certain pieces together on the board, things like Satyr Enchanter, Enchantress's Presence, and Sythis really synergize well together. So as long as I can keep drawing cards, and Schnell made the comment, how much of your deck have you seen already? A few times I think, and that's the point of it. Is the more resources I can draw and the more cards that I can see, the better my chances of getting, what I need. And by the time I can flood the board with really cheap enchantments that are also basically cantripping for me, then I can find things like Hallowed Haunting, which really let me, take off from there. Having the enchantment removal on the, getting the privileged position and, the other, Sterling Grove, that's the one I'm thinking of. Getting those popped early and getting them out as targets meant that, things like, oh my god, I want to say Catherine's Crusade, but I didn't see my Anointed Procession. and Hallowed Haunting and some of the other powerhouse enchantments that may have been able to get picked off got to stick around a little bit longer than maybe they would have. So the deck's a lot of fun. I feel like it wasn't that fun for everybody else, so it's kind of a feels bad right now. But I like my Sythis deck. I just don't like to play it too much because sometimes it feels like Simic level efficient, and that's just not always a good feeling. So a win's a win, but we'll put her back on the shelf for a while.
Ganax had a piss poor performance tonight. I started the game mulliganing down to 5, which honestly, I don't think that's even an excuse for how the deck performed, because I didn't draw lands until halfway through the game is when I started getting my lands out. I was not drawing any card advantage. I was not drawing anything synergistic. I just wasn't drawing anything. And I don't always like chalking games up to just like, the deck was against me, that sort of stuff. It seems like an excuse, but I didn't make any misplays. I don't think there was nothing I could do to affect anyone pretty much. The only thing I was doing was I was sitting on I'm blanking on it. Deadly Rollick, which I could have cast to exile a creature at any point, because I always had one of my commanders out on the board, and I was saving it for the Ancient Green Warden, but that thing just never came back, and Schnell, as much of a threat as he was at the start of the game, he wasn't the big bad of the game. That was Nelson, and I couldn't do anything against Nelson. Going back to Schnell, though, he always likes to show up with brand new decks and new ideas, and every deck he builds, it's fun. It's always a fun experience to see, to watch how it plays out. He's always like, this deck's gonna suck, I don't know if it's gonna do anything. And his Tusken Raider deck, it did a lot of stuff. They are Tusken Raiders, I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna go down the road of hate. Tusken Raiders are all about love. And I love to see that deck. So, Ganax, boo, you were a big disappointment tonight. You're grounded. Tusken Raiders, that was a fun deck to watch.
I took Tasha out for a spin again, and this deck continues to be a mystery to me. On the surface, it seems like a deck that I would have a lot of fun playing, but no matter how much I tweak it, it just remains too dependent on her being able to stay in play. And when you don't find the means to keep her in play, the deck is just kind of a slog. I didn't have too much at any one point in terms of a board presence. I was able to interact with the Hazezon deck and the Ganax deck tonight, but Dimir there's just very little I could do for enchantments, unless I want to play things like Cyclonic Rift or other mass like board bouncing spells, and I try to not do too much of that. And not only does it slow the game down, there's feel bads there. I try to do things like to get the games keep continuing to progress, and I don't know, it doesn't always work out. So I was really at the mercy of enchantments tonight, and it showed. Sythis is a house 100% of the time, and if you can't interact with enchantments, like, you're just at the mercy of that deck, and it showed. Sythis is a beast.
So, with my new deck every time, Hazezon hit the table today. I just built this deck this week. Very excited to see how it went because, like we said at the beginning of the game, land destruction generally seems like a feel-bad way of going about it, but at the same time, if you don't remind yourself why you don't play with those mechanics, you don't remember, and it's one of those, I'll dust it off every once in a while. So, the idea behind this deck was to be able to chain deserts in and out of my graveyard and then just flood the board with 1/1 desert people and have them go to town. Unfortunately, I was met with a lot of resistance. The table, Chris specifically, did not feel like it would be a good idea for me to destroy everyone's lands, even though I could have gotten all mine back, so I don't know why he would be upset because it wouldn't have affected me for very long. But for being such a goofy, like, chain my own destruction of, and I've got a few cards in the mail that are coming that I don't know if it's Tempest or Urza's Saga. One of them, it's X and red, and you discard lands to destroy lands as well. So that's sort of a fun mini mass removal. And again, when I can play cards from my own grave or lands from my own graveyard, or specifically deserts, and having that ability on my commander that I can just keep getting that ability out and on the field, I felt like I had a pretty good shot up until I was overwhelmingly splendored. At that point, I was basically locked out of the game, and it was Nelson's to run away with. So I don't want to say it was a kingmakery situation, but the answers that were out there were directed at me and not at the things that ended up winning. But I would have probably ended up winning had they not been used against me. So I'm a little salty, but that's the nature of the deserts. And beyond that, I still think it was a fun game. I think we all learned a little bit, and learned as a people, came together. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.